So as parents, a lot of times strangers will want you to victimize your kids. I think as a parent, you should be able to withstand that urge, because a few days ago, don't mind my baby, a few days ago, I was in a public gathering, like a public function, and my baby, someone held on to my baby while I was eating. After eating, I wanted to just rush down to the toilet to wash my hands. So while going, my second daughter came along and said she wanted to pee. So we went into the toilet, but before we got into the toilet, two guys were standing right outside the door. They were talking, like they were discussing. So my daughter and I, we went inside. So she sat down to pee while I just hurriedly washed my hands and I was coming out. But as I was coming out, she just screamed at me and said, "Mama, please shut the door after me. I don't want anyone to see my bum bum." And I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." So I came out and closed the door. So the guys outside had, like, because they were just right outside the door, they had and they were like, "Now that small girl way past just now. Let's say when they close the door, they don't see a bum bum." And the guy there was like, "Showing that they born for Europe." There is no difference, because even if she was born home, it all depends on the upbringing. For the fact that our parents didn't tell us that or maybe because our environment didn't entitle us to that privacy, doesn't mean like we don't have it. We are supposed to have it. And I just look at the guy and I'm like, okay, so what do you expect from the little girl? First of all, she did strange environment. Because I trust her, I know they can do well in the public toilet because I trained them for it. Is why I am even bold enough to leave her in a public toilet alone. And then leaving her in a public toilet, you're telling me to not shut the door. Like, she's telling me, reminding me in case I forget that I have to shut the door. And you're saying she's not justified to say that. Like, guy, wait till you try to talk. I just looked at the guy and I'm like, I had a lot in my mind I wanted to pour out to the guy, because these are the things that enabled a lot of abuse back home. Jeez.